Hello everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE Smackdown Shut Your Mouth. Here we are today, starting our first week of May. Hey, I can rhyme. So we just got off our little first mini feud with William Regal, and tonight on Heat, first match is against Christian. So I'm not really fighting jobbers. I mean, that's a good start. I got nothing against that. Oh no, I forgot to edit something out here. I forgot to edit this part out. Oh well. You can deal with it this one time. It takes a whole 5 seconds, probably not even. But anyway, what is this we have here? We have Stacy Keibler, and I am excited. I'm stumbling over my words. I just cannot think right now. Because what did I just tell you? What do I really want? Yes, please. Well, that's not what I really wanted. I thought this game knew me. Anyway, if you recall the last part, we decided I want a manager. And it just turns out the one that decided to approach me is one of my all-time favorite divas, Stacy Keibler. But for her to even consider me, I gotta win a match against Christian. And you might have just seen it while I was walking off there, but you might have seen that I changed my attire a little bit. I got tired of those table and ladder tips. Oh, that's really gonna help me in this match. But anyway, as I was saying, I got tired of those bright red pants that came up to my belly button. So I decided to go with something black with an orange stripe. I still look like a jobber, but I like these pants much better, and I will be wearing these for the entire month of May. Only for the month of May. Nothing else. Oh, another thing that I did manage to fix there. I don't have two names anymore. I figured that out. That's not the. That's all the real. That's everything that's changed with me. Let's see who we're fighting here. Christian. This would be after his tag team breakup with Edge and Christian. Edge, clearly the better of the two. Easily the better of the two. I mean, everyone's always saying that. I always hear that Christian is better and that he's so underrated, but I don't see it at all. I'm not saying Christian's bad by any means. I mean, he's a great wrestler. Edge is just better. Edge got where he was because he was better. And I mean, you know, the idiots out there are going to say, oh, it's because Edge was a big guy and Vince likes big guys. Edge wasn't a very big guy. I mean, yeah, he was tall. He was definitely a tall guy, but he wasn't the most muscular or defined at all. He's definitely not a Triple H circa 2002. And you know, that's pretty relevant because this is 2002. Now, I did change the difficulty up here. We are on hard mode now, and as you can see, Christian's been a little bit more aggressive with me as he actually got the first hit on me. But here we go. We're going for a quick pin right off the bat. Oh, only one count. Almost a two count, but only one. One thing I've noticed in this game, in the older games in general, the referee counts pretty damn slow. I'm not quite sure why that is. Because whenever you're watching, you know it's really fast. It's like 1, 2, 3, just like that. That clapping might have cut off my voice a little bit, but oh well. I shouldn't have done that. I actually have a sore on my hand and now it hurts. But as we can see now on hard mode, things are definitely a lot more even though it seems like I'm starting to win now. Christian, you can tell by his bar that he's definitely doing better. I mean, maybe at one point I will change it up to the hardest difficulty, which is Smackdown difficulty in this game. But oh, look at that, he even reversed a move of mine. But oh, I got out of the suplex. We're going to get him with the German, but he should be too close to the ropes for me to actually get a pin. And look at this, I am actually talking about wrestling and the game today. I am not ranting about random shit. Actually, it's something I want to go back on with one of my rants. You know, I'd be so much better at ranting if I had someone to bounce off of. And I mean, I guess I kind of could do this because I can't even hear the audio in this when I'm doing the recording, and that's just because Pinnacle's a shitty program, which I am never going to stop saying, by the way. If you ever have to use a video editing program, do not use Pinnacle Studio, do not use Windows Movie Maker. Adobe Premiere is good, Sony Vegas is good. I've worked with both of them and they both work really well. As we can see here, I cannot hit a spinning wheel kick. Can I get the moonsault though? No, I just kind of face planted, but don't worry, I'm completely fine. Let's see, I was saying something about, oh yeah, one of my previous rants when I was going on about archaic gameplay and hard games, I was a little unclear on some things in archaic games. An archaic game isn't a bad game, it's just kind of outdated. And I think a really good series that exemplifies this is Super Mario Bros. Super Mario 1, when it came out, was a great game. It revolutionized the platformer genre. Platformers before were all just one screen and you just basically doing the objective, whatever it may be. Like Donkey Kong's a good example. You got to get to the top of the screen, jumping over barrels and jumping onto different ledges, and you have to save the princess, whose name I conveniently forgot. I think it's Pauline. And like I said, Super Mario Bros. Now we can... It made the side-scroller genre pretty much, and now we can... It was the platformer that really made things happen, and it's not to say it's a bad game, but if you play it after you've played Super Mario Bros. 3 or Super Mario World, you can definitely see that it's a bit of a dated game, because those games just took the same formula and just ran with it. They made it so much better. It controls so much better, pretty much everything. And I'm not going to get into the 3D games because, you know, that's kind of a different ballpark. You know, the original 2D games in the 8-bit era, they were still experimenting, and by the time 16-bit came along, they had it down so well that they could, that the games do still hold up today. And, you know, the same thing happened with 3D games. Originally, like on the N64 and PlayStation 1, those original 3D games can be pretty clunky these days. Oh, I hit the complete shot. Will this be enough? He seems to be down. Yes, I have beaten Christian. I'm sure he's kind of pissed and he's going to start whining and complaining and throwing a temper tantrum now. But, you know, some people are just sore losers. I kind of got off topic on the archaic thing, but oh well. Anyway, this is the generic winning animation. If you don't press a button, you get this where you walk out of the ring, talk a little bit of smack, and just walk down the ramp. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but the creator wrestlers in this game and other early games in the series, they don't have teeth, and it is very, very uncanny. It's just... Or, no, not uncanny, surreal. I was thinking Uncanny Valley there. But, I mean surreal. And it's just so creepy to look at. Anyway, I won my match, and let's see what Stacey has to say. I did great. Do you want to be my manager? Well, there's no other answer except for yes. Yes, shake my hand, that's what I want. Anyway, we get the match results screen, but this part is not done yet because that match didn't run on for too long. I'm not even at 9 minutes yet in the recording, and the next match is even shorter. I don't think much happens on the second week of May. I know I do have a match, and I do have Stacy as my manager. See, I'm facing off against Albert. And managers can do a few things in this game. They can distract the referee, so if you're getting pinned, they can jump up on the apron and they'll distract the referee a little bit. And they can also throw you weapons too, which I don't really want to do in a match like this. I know I was starting to play the heel, but after that, I started definitely going for more of a good guy approach. It is indeed our first match together, and I have nothing to worry about. I know I can do it too, and okay, calm down. She's pixels. I don't know why I kept looking to the side there. I said in one of my very early parts that I'm not going to be wandering around until I get onto the main show, which is after May. Anyway, we're going to get to see another new entrance here, and this time I am not entering first. I don't know if that. I think that's just because of how the manager system works in this game. There's only one person with a manager. Oh, do a finisher with a chair. Yeah, it hurts. But anyway, as I was saying, the manager system in this game works that the second player, or whoever's in the second slot, always has the manager. If it's a one-on-one match and only one person has a manager, that is. If both people have managers, it's a bit different. And by different, I mean it doesn't really matter who comes out first. Anyway, Albert, at this time I'd probably call him more of a jobber. He wasn't doing much at this point. This was before he became A-Train, which was easily the biggest push in his career. And it probably will be the biggest push in his career. He's not really doing much as Tensai right now. Yeah, not since Tons of Funk broke up. And it's a shame. I mean, I like Tensai. Well, there's very few people on the roster today that I don't like. So it's not fair for me to say I like Tensai. I mean, I'm not one of those people who just lists off what I hate about people and just hates people blindly, and like I just laugh at those people like the Cena haters and the Ryback haters. They're just, I mean, yeah, John Cena, he's had his moments where you roll your eyes a bit, but he's really not as bad as everyone goes on about. I mean, when the best thing is when people say, "Oh, he can't wrestle, he can't work." Yeah, yes, he can. He's put on great matches before. I've seen him put on great matches. I mean, yeah, the 5 moves of doom thing and the Superman selling, it's a little too much at times. And I mean that at times. I mean, there are times when it's just like, oh, shit happens. I mean, Hulk Hogan was worse for it. And, I mean, I guess they did turn Hulk heel after a while, but they can't really do that with Cena just because he moves so much merchandise. And at the time when Hulk Hogan was really hated, he was not moving all that much merchandise. I mean, yeah, he was still a huge name and everything, and having a Hulkamania shirt was still a big deal, but compared to other guys, it wasn't so much. So they had that leeway, and they don't really have anyone else now that can top Cena. I mean, they had Zack Ryder for a while, but he's kind of a weird case because he's not a... He proved that he can't really act. And I mean, the guy's a decent wrestler and all, and he's a good kid. He's living the dream, and he definitely plays a great underdog character. Oh wow, I didn't even have to use my finisher there. I just beat Albert with the moonsault. Kicked his ass, but good. That's pretty sad. Didn't even have to beat him with the finisher. Just regular moonsault. Maybe it's a sign of things to come. Maybe that's something I gotta change up. Anyway, this part's just about to come to a close here. We're gonna taunt here because I'm not a bad guy. And see, I have no teeth. It's just gums. It looks disturbing. I hated that in these games. It took them like 6 games to finally add teeth into the Creator Wrestler mode. Okay, well anyway, I'll see you guys in the next part.